Hello again, everybody. Thanks for coming back, watching another video. I have to say that I really apologise for the sound quality. Don't get one of these. It's a Bluetooth microphone for your camera, for your phone. Don't get it. I foolishly thought that would improve sound quality, and it's made it absolutely horrendous on this video. So I'll do my best with the, how I can sort it out. That's it. That's all I can say. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy it. It's a bit of rehousing, scorpion, seemani. You'd think I'd learned my lesson with my seemani, seemani, because it's the same one that jumped out on me before. You've got a jumpy spider and you think you'd learn your lesson. It's a jumpy spider, do something about it. Anyway, watch ahead. Bye.
Okay, so I thought it was about time that I rehoused my Aphonopelma seemani. Now, these are the medium size, and you see I've tried to put as much depth as I possibly can in one of these, to the point where I may end up taking out, if you see what I mean. Because it's a burrowing species, I'm expecting it to burrow, that's what it should do. Yeah, I don't know what that count. It's probably about 4.5 inches, something like that. And then we've only got an inch and a half at the top there, plus the depth of that as well. So I'm not planning on, as I say, it'll be underground most of the time anyway, so it's not such a big problem. So there is actually some space at the top, but that's the reason it's going in here, because I can do that, and I want to see what it's going to do. So it's just doing a temporary thing recently. So yeah, I'm hoping it's going to go down there and start the burrow. I've sort of done that against the glass, which is plastic anyway, but I like to do it against the plastic, just so that I'll be able to see it in the future. So, but you never know. Last time I did this, it just started to burrow somewhere totally different, not related to where I thought it would be at all. So in fact I might give it a few more options over this side. You never know. I don't. It's been sitting, it's not had a choice in its current container basically. So it's been sitting in the sort of warmer spot, you could say, but it's not really had a choice. That's the only side that's had a burrow of some sort. So this should give it a bit of a choice actually. It might go here, and I could put the water bowl here. That'd be the thing. We'll see what it does. But yeah. Now the last time I moved this thing around, it was quite skittish and jumpy, and so we'll see what happens with this. I'm hoping it goes relatively smooth, but I can't promise that at all. Got catch cups ready, 2 catch cups ready here, big one, and this little one. So we're okay, we're ready to go. I fed it 2 days ago, so I don't think I'm going to get like a massive feeding response when I open the top up, but well, yes, I probably will actually. It's never shown any signs that it's not very hungry. What about bringing you in a bit? That's better. Right. So as you can see, it keeps burying its, well, it's probably because of the size of this. It's digging, it's not actually burying its water bowl, it's just digging. And I keep having to empty its water bowl. So I expect, let's just startle it first, I think would be the best plan. Yeah, I thought so. So feeding response. So now it knows it's not food. That's good. Probably don't want my hands to it. Keep my hands out of the way, I think would be the sensible thing to do here. Taking its lid off. Not like that, is it? So there it is. And I think it has realised that I'm not food. So you're going to come over. As gentle as you can. Come on. Can we come in with it? Yes, we can. Got some close-up action. It's actually testing the paintbrush, I think, now. You can see it's sort of missing its leg. There, that's the little hole where its leg. Ooh, see how fast it moves then. Come out a bit, otherwise you're not going to see it. Beautiful spider. It really is. As I say, burrowing species, so I'm not really expecting to see a huge amount of it. It seems quite jumpy as well. Right, come on. Well, let's come out and show you what's going on. So, it's actually down there. Can I show you? There it is. It's gone down onto the lid, which is fine. So I probably could have catch cupped it, moved this out of the way, it's easy to think what you should have done, isn't it? But I think that's really what I should have done, really. Catch cupped it. Now, is this going to work? It wants to be a spider escape video, do you? Don't want that. Get that out of the way for a start. That's where it needs to be. Now, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Yes, I think so. Yeah, we're going into the catch cup, aren't we? Don't seem to be able to climb very well, actually. Okay, so he's in the catch cup. It's going so well. Are you a forwards or backwards girl? Let's see if there's a burrow down there as well. Let's see if we can do that. Can you go backwards for me? Okay. Well, I mean, the beauty of this catch cup is obviously I can do this. I think it'll get through that hole. Yeah, sure. Come on, forwards, down we go. There we are. Perfect. Okay. So that's where I wanted it to be, with a few exceptions. So in retrospect, what I should have done is just taken it, when I had this old container, taken that off, catch cupped it immediately, got rid of the container and put it straight into this one. So, you know, there's better ways of doing things when you know you've got a faster, jumpier spider. I think it's the best way of putting that, isn't it? And then I think I can treat it to a big water bowl now. So this is, I've not over humidified this. I know they do actually like a bit of humidity, but there will be humidity in there. That's empty. I want it to go and find the humidity, don't we? So this is going to be a humid side. Put that in there like that. More tray over here. Oh, need to flood it out now. Using the flood method on the rehousing. So I should have really put the water in first before I put the substrate in, but anyway. So that's it really, just leave it to sort of settle down and see what it actually does. Now which way do I want? I like these little hatches on these, you see, so I can put this somewhere where I'm not going to disturb it. If I want to, I can feed it through these little hatches, which I find them really convenient. And obviously I can top the water up, and I'm not moving anything around, you know. And so I don't know which side it's going to make its burrow yet, cold side or hot side, because it will be up against the heat mat on that side. Not that the heat mat's necessarily doing all that much this time of year, but it gives it the choice, a hot side and a cold side. So there we are. Okay, hope that was alright. So this is the Heterometrus spinnifer with one claw, and this is the setup I've made, which is the idea to give it privacy. So it's got a sort of area around here which is pretty much always in the dark, even if the light's on, because it has something on top. It's got a sort of mossy area around here that's in the dark, and I have seen it sitting on there, caught it there. I sort of water this moss a little bit. This is actually quite a damp setup. It doesn't look it at the moment. I've put a lot of moisture in this, and the idea is that I can do this to see how it's doing. There it is. Feeding well. The best I can hope for is that it settles it. I think it's fully grown, you see, so the best I can hope for is that it settles down. And I'll zoom in a bit, shall I? Such a cool, there we are, look at that. So what I'm hoping for is that it settles down, gets fat, molts, grows a new claw. That's the best I can hope for, I think. But this setup gives me the freedom to do what I'm doing now, really, which is part these two bits to have a check on him. Put it back again like this. Without it collapsing on it. So let's put seemani back into its, well, not back, into its new position, which is going to be on top of the scorpion. They obviously stack nicely. There we are. So this one has, there is heat there. It's not doing much at the moment, but it's enough. It's just enough. And in the winter it does a lot more than that. At the moment it doesn't really matter. So that's where that's going to be now. So it gives darkness to the scorpion. I don't disturb the scorpion very much anyway. I can feed it through here, but I tend to feed the scorpion sort of pretty much dead dubious. He likes them. That's that. So there we are. I think that's a good position for it.